Alright, what's up? I think there's a time limit for how long my videos can be, so this might have to be a part 1, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, we'll just restart as if I didn't use this as an intro. Oh, what the fuck is up, pussy? Welcome back to, my dumbass. This is Dumbass WhiteBoi part 4. If you haven't seen the last one, it doesn't fucking matter, because this really doesn't have much to do with it, or the other two, except I recommend you watch the first one, because it's the only good video on my channel, except for the ones with the eggs. Apparently those are really fucking funny to the people at my school. The fact that, you know what, actually, it's completely justifiable why I have so few of friends. You know, there's only 3 of them that are really close. Other than that, this entire channel just justifies why I don't have any friends. Probably justifies why my girlfriend. That's not what happened, Austin. Don't be fucking retarded. I was gonna make a joke, but then remembered the facts. Yeah. So, this, in the last video that I made, it would put you under the impression that I am in a relationship and that I'm happy and that she just has a really dumb friend. Well, actually, it's been a year since I posted that shit, so a lot of bad shit can happen in a year, and oh boy, let me tell you, 2019 was not my year. And yet, I still consider it a better year than 2018, which is actually when I got into the relationship. So, the fact that we broke up in 2019, it's got to tell you a little bit something about that relationship. It wasn't great. I mean, it was decent through, the first, couple months. And then it just kind of stopped going places, and then it just got worse. So, let's just jump into this. But listen. This video isn't actually about her. Surprise, surprise. It's about another person. But I gotta talk about this shit, otherwise it won't make sense, because then I'll just be like, yo, this other person, and y'all be like, who the fuck is that? When did you become single? It's pretty fucking obvious, but whatever. I mean, I could say basically we broke up, and it's a lot shorter fucking video, but I know y'all been craving your fucking sweet content, boy. I gotta give it to you. I mean, there's not much of a story. Basically, shit started going bad around March, and then I dumped her ass in April. I could talk about it. God damn it. Okay, we'll whittle this down as much as possible. Basically, I'm kind of a bitch. I only started the really big fights. That sounds bad, but the reason why I bring this up is because the really big fights were the only ones that actually meant anything. So, example. She got drunk and was hanging out with 19-year-olds while dating me. And, last time I checked, 19-year-olds don't hang out with 15-year-olds because it's cool. No, they were trying to fuck. Which, yeah, if you're dating somebody and a 19-year-old is like, I'm gonna get up in that pussy. Yeah, I kind of take issue with that. Surprisingly. She seemed really fucking surprised about it, which I don't even fucking know how. How does that happen? Why does that surprise you? Why are you that fucking stupid? We are in the correct mental state for this right now. Holy shit. I've genuinely been wanting to kill myself for a while now, so let's just jump in. So, yeah, that stuff started happening a little bit, and then, kind of was told, well, okay, so my friend Owen, the great person who he is sticking up for his mans over here, and he's just like, hey, I overheard a little conversation she was having with, and if you watch the last video, then I guess you'll know who Fat Cunt is. But she was having a little bit of a conversation with her, and Fat Cunt looked at her and was like, hey, you should break up with the skinny boy. You should break up with Austin because this 19-year-old who doesn't look like he takes showers ever and is unemployed Hot as fuck, dude. This kid, so hot, dude. I looked him up on Instagram. That's where I get he looks like he... Okay, actually, so I did a little bit of investigating before I confronted her about this dude, and I saw a picture and I'm like, you know what? This guy doesn't look that bad. I understand. Like, I'm like, well, okay, that still sucks, but like, cool, I guess my relationship's just ending. But then I confronted her about it, and she's like, you don't even know what he looks like. And I sent her the picture of who I thought it was. This clean-looking dude. And she's like, that's not him. And I'm like, more investigating. So I found the next picture, and I'm like, this dude looks fucking gross. There's no way it is, but like, I'm gonna fucking figure out who this fucker looks like. And I sent her the picture, and she's like, yeah, that's who it is. And I'm like, has he taken a shower in the past 3 months? Holy fuck, that? His Instagram bio was something along the lines of... I don't know. I don't remember. I wish I would have made this video sooner so I could remember. But, like, I'm gonna sum it up. It's basically greasy as fuck, unemployed, nasty bitch. Also, he's 19. It's the same dude she got drunk with the time before and got the cops called on her. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say, listen, I've done stupid shit. But guess what? I don't get the fucking cops called on me when I do stupid shit. Because I'm not that stupid. I might put out the impression that I'm fucking retarded, but in actuality, I'm actually kinda smart. Surprisingly. And... okay, so those are like kind of the fights that I get into. The whole like, hey, you're cheating on me or planning on it with adults? That's illegal. What's up there? Those were the type of fights that I started. The type of fights she started was, hey, remember when you told me that your friend choked you and you passed out on train tracks? And I'm like, I remember mentioning that, yes, except for the fact that you're dumb. Because, actually, what happened in that story was just something that I told you, that I heard from my 2 friends that actually did it. I was actually not even with them that day. I wasn't getting choked on train tracks. I did not pass out on train tracks because I was sitting in my fucking room talking to you. Dumb bitch. So, like, that's the type of shit that she would get into fights about. Like, those were the fights that she started. And then she'd get mad at me still. Like, she'd still be mad at me, even though I'm like, hey, you're misinformed. And it's still my fault, so I guess, you know, whatever. That's cool. So, yeah. Some shit happens, we get into a couple more fights, because it's, like, getting bad, because, you know, her friend just keeps telling her, fuck this 19-year-old. Who cares if it's illegal? You're not gonna get in trouble. You're just gonna get the sex. It's like, if you were to ask me, I would do that. Like, I totally just spent a fucking year of my life with you so that nothing ever happens. Because that's exactly what happened. It's like, actually, no, you should break up with him because this 19-year-old wants to have sex with you. It's like, you don't think the 15-year-old that is dating you wants to have sex with you? Who's also 15? Wow! Who would have fucking thought that would make goddamn sense? Not her! Ha! God damn, dude. Angry. So, like, that shit happens, and, like, fuck. A couple more situations like that happen, and I'm like, hey, this is getting really bad. you're starting fights every day over nothing because I accused you of that. Which is true because it happened. Her rebuttal to that statement of, hey, I'm pretty sure you're planning on cheating on me based off of this person that I've known for the past 11 fucking years message me and say, hey, you gotta hear what I heard in biology class today. And her rebuttal to this whole thing is, listen, babe, it was just a joke. Where's the fucking funny? Where's the joke in that? That's funny? Why is it funny? How is it funny? Like, what the fuck? But, like, seriously, like, it's just a joke. I was just kidding. I only kind of thought about letting a 19-year-old plow me. Even though the past year I've been saying maybe sex, but definitely not. Let me just say, spoiler alert, it never fucking happened. And, like, that was an issue for me towards the middle of it, because I was like, no, sex totally has to happen. And then I pulled my head out of my ass, stopped being fucking retarded, and was like, you know what, I guess sex doesn't matter that much. I'm just, like, genuinely happy to be with somebody that I really fucking care about. Because, you know, if you spend a year of your life with somebody, and you do, like, really, like, you know, shit, you do that stuff that people in relationships do, and it's cute, and you fucking are happy, and you like yourself, you tend to like them back. And it's not just, like, liking them, it's, like, really fucking liking them. The struggle is real, guys. Like, it's fucking insane. For the past, like, 7 months, I've wanted to kill myself. That's not a joke. Like, I can play it off as if it's a joke. It's not. Like, I've thought about it, and I've been like, you know what? I can't think of that many people who would be genuinely bothered by that. And then, you know, I kind of brought up my issues to my friends, and they're like, hey, that's a really bad idea. And I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. So I didn't do it, and here I am now, still wanting to kill myself. Like, it's not even like I want to kill myself. I just don't want to exist. You know, it really sucks when you care about somebody, and then it just kind of falls apart, and then they become a complete fucking stranger to you. And then you see shit, you know, on, like, social media, and they're like, oh, wow, look at me, I'm happy, I'm dating a fucking 14-year-old, and it's like, wow, we're 16 now. That's a bold move. That's kind of fucking weird. What? Like, dude, it just gets me in all the wrong areas, and it's like, I'd really like to be happy for you, except for the fact that I'm not happy for myself either. So, like, the fact that I'm not happy with myself, I probably cannot be happy for somebody else right now. As much as I try, which is kind of a lie, I just kind of, like, hate her as a person, because there's a lot of bad shit that happened. It's a really weird feeling when you both love and hate somebody, because they fucking collide, and you don't know what to do with yourself. Because I sure fucking don't know what to do about it. It's like, wow, like, a couple months ago, if you would have been like, yo, let's date again, I would have dropped my entire every fucking thing, and just been like, hell yeah, let's do it. And now I'm over here like, I swear to God, every time, like, if you were to contact me, I'd actually put a bullet in my brain. I will put the string around my neck. I have neckties in that closet. I'll fucking do it. Those are jokes. That part isn't serious. That was for comedic effect. It's really hard to talk about two separate things when you're saying one of them's really fucking serious and the other one's just trying to be funny. Trying to bring some light to a dark situation here, and it's not going the way I want it to. This video has so much more depth. There's so much more to talk about. I'm not even to the, like, main part. Holy fuck. Okay, so, like, after all that happens, I'm like, hey, I'm not one for ultimatums, but, like, either you stop fighting and start helping me figure out a solution to fix this, or I kinda gotta dip. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, it's not good. I have a really bad relationship with my family and friends right now because I fucking hate everything for some reason. And I blamed that over the summer on me being a bitch because guess what? The story's not over there! It still goes until, like, fucking October even though we break up in April! Ah, fuck! This is like therapy though. I need this. Like, y'all might be thinking that I'm having a mental breakdown over here. I kind of am, but like, I think this is good for me, so we're gonna do it. So like, all this shit's happening, right? So like, yeah, it's April, and you know, I remember one of our last conversations before. I just popped the fuck off. So she messages me and she's like, so what time should I bring over the prom papers? Mind you, she thinks we're going to prom. I can't go to prom because I'm mentally disturbed. I'm mentally not okay enough to go and do this. And I'm like, I can't go to prom with her. I can't do it because after prom, some really good shit's supposed to happen. I can't let that happen because if the good shit happens, then I'm not going to be able to drop it. I gotta get the fuck out of here right now. Because the good shit only lasts so long, and that's something that took me a long fucking time to learn. Like, the good shit basically only lasts, from when we're doing it to a couple hours later. The next day can be completely fucking different. I fucking hate, and it's not even like a super long distance relationship, it's like a 30-minute drive, but like, still, holy fuck! It still made me want to kill myself. Anyway, this is great. Yeah, so she's like, when can I drop off the prom papers? Because her school is, like, really fucking strict or something, and they're like, everybody's a drug addict or sells drugs. Oops. So they need all my information. All my school would really need is, like, your name, your address, and your parents' name. Like, only one of them. They don't fucking care about the other parent's name. You just need one. And I need to fill out, like, this whole fucking security form. So they're like, hey, you're not a crackhead that they're bringing off the street, right? You are not going to be a 20-year-old man who is going to sell drugs to teenagers. Right? So, and, you know, I kind of wanted to go, and I kind of didn't want to break up with her. Kind of didn't want that to happen. Like, I really didn't fucking want that to happen, actually. I just wanted a break. Like, you know, I needed time, but, like, you know, of course that can't fucking happen. Of course, I can't just, like, take some time for myself to fix my brain and make sure I'm mentally healthy enough to stay in a relationship. No, it's you either fucking go through it, you either man the fuck up, drop your balls a little bit, get the fuck through it, or you just, bam, out of it. I'm yelling too much. But, like, fuck, dude, like, that's exactly what it was. Like, I'm not one for ultimatums, but, like, hey, you either need to let me get okay, or I can't be here, you know? I don't really feel like it. Sorry. But yeah, no, she's like, when can I drop out the prom papers? And I'm like, anytime. And she's like, oh, so I can do it at 3 in the morning. I'm like, you don't gotta be a sarcastic bitch about it. I mean, like, yeah, 2 in the afternoon on Tuesday would be fine, but no. Bitch! Don't you love when you get into, like, a serious relationship when you're 14 and don't know what you're fucking doing, but you think you know what you're doing, and now you're 16? and you respect 14-year-olds you for trying to be an adult, but then you hate 15-year-old you for fucking the entire thing up, except it kind of wasn't your fault. Except your actions that you did afterwards were all your fault, and you're fucking dumb for doing it. Dumb, bitch. Oh, fuck, we're coming up on the time limit. I only got like a minute or a couple more minutes. I don't know. This is gonna have to be a fucking twofer, because, like, I can only do so much in one video on this phone. So, I'm over here. I'm like, yo. So, yeah. So, me being like, hey, you don't have to be sarcastic about it. Like, I just fucking, like, I mean, like, you can come over this time. And she's like, well, you could have just said that. And I'm like, well, you could just act like a normal fucking person. Of course, you cannot drive from your house to my house at 2 in the morning, get there at fucking 3 in the morning for prom papers. You asshole. I'm pretty sure that's not what I said, but it could have been pretty similar to that. I was frustrated. I am frustrated. I'm fucking angry. So, like, you know, that whole thing happens, and I'm like, listen, we can't be fighting. I can't do it anymore. Literally, you make me want to kill myself, and that's not good. I think I need, like, a month. I didn't even say a month. I'm like, I need, like, a week. Can we just not talk for a week? Because you know that time in January when you just muted my chat so I couldn't talk to you for, like, 3 days? You did that before. Can you just do it again so I can take some time on my own? Because I need to make sure it's okay with her, because I can't just mute our conversation, because, like, it's 3 days are going to pass where I'm like, okay, I think I'm healthy enough to start talking again, and then it's going to be like, oh yeah, actually, I broke up with you without telling you, so fuck you. So I kind of had to make sure that wasn't going to happen, except that's exactly what ended up happening, except I did it. Because, like, listen, I either gotta go or we gotta fix shit. And she's like, well, if you're gonna be with me, there's gonna be fighting. I'm like, there's gonna be fighting in every relationship. I'm just saying there can't be this much fighting over stupid shit. And she's like, well, that's just who I am. And I'm like, well, then I guess I just gotta get the fuck out of here, because I can't fucking deal, dude. I'm literally telling you that you make me want to kill myself, and that's just who you are. Okay, that's cool. Bye! And, you know, that's how it ended. She started dating a 20-year-old after I broke up with her. That was fun. I didn't talk to her for a couple months, and we started talking again after another little situation that happened in, like, June. And that's going to be in the next video. So I hope you all, like, really enjoyed this video, because I think my stress levels are through the roof. I think I'm good, though. You know, it genuinely makes me feel like, not like, it's a stress reliever, you know, just yelling in an empty room. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys, like, in 2 minutes when I start recording the next part. Hell yeah, fucking let's go. Bye.